Hey scrappers, and welcome to another video tutorial. This one's taken me forever to try and get right. Either the battery runs out or it won't download or I mess it up somewhere along the line. So you guys know what I mean, right? Okay, excuse the voice today. I've got a cold and it's driving me nuts. So you'll hear me coughing and spluttering. Just ignore that. Okay, let's get through this. You would have seen on my previous video a mini album insert that I've done. An insert for a mini album for a swap on the Life on the Scrap Beach. Okay, so this is another one I'm making, and it's got the pockets there, pocket up here, another photo spot here and here, and it's got a pocket on the inside, another pocket as well, a flip page pocket, okay, and then the back here as well, which I haven't adhered down, so you'll have another pocket and another pocket down here. Okay, let's get through this. The papers I used, and I really love these papers, they're a vintage Christmas paper stack. They're Simple Stories, 25 Days at Christmas. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but gorgeous papers. Okay. That's nice. And you've got some little journaling spots, little postcard there, which is so cute. And towards the back, you've got bigger journaling spots or mats, borders. Let's see that one. There's one there. That's cute. Okay, and bigger journaling mats there. Just journaling spots, little tickets. Great. Okay. Simple Stories, 25 Days of Christmas. This is available in a 12 by 12 as well pack. I got this from Scrapbook Boutique here in Australia. It's an online store. So any girls in Oz here want to go have a look. They've got a lot of products there. Okay, I used my Fiskars border punch. You can use any border punch. I just like the shape of this one, and I'll explain to you why I use that one afterwards. Bone folder. Now, red line adhesive or a strong glue as well. You've got to bear in mind that this is going to be flipped through and your tags taken in and out, so you want it for the wear and tear. Okay, some scissors, a cutter, and a score power or a Martha Stewart scoreboard. Alternatively, you can use your trimmer, so your cutter and trimmer with the bone folder. Okay, so let's get started. What you will need is cardstock, obviously. Now, I've cut out, I'll give you the measurements here. I've cut, this is for the actual folder itself. Okay, there's your spine. So, I've cut mine out at 11.5, okay, by 5 3/4. Then I scored it at 5.5 and at 6, and that gives you your little folder here. All right. The next lot I've done is these pockets here that go on the inside. So what I've actually done is I've cut it at 5 3/4 by 5.5 and scored it out 1/4 inch on either side. Okay, I've just folded those down. Then another pocket I've made, and I'm just going to tear this off, guys, sorry. Okay, this is your page pocket for the inside. Okay, you'll need 2 of these. So I've done mine at 11 by 5 3/4 and scored it at 5.5 and scored it at 1/4 inch mark on both sides. I've made 2 of these, okay. All I've done is I've trimmed on half of that page. So I've trimmed the 1/4 inch line, score line, right down to the center score line here on both sides, and I cut my page on an angle here okay, on either side as well, just so that the pocket can fold in nicely, okay, and it does give you a nice finish. So you need 2 of those. Okay, this pocket here for the insert, you'd need 2 of those, one for the back cover, inside cover, and one for the front inside cover. The other thing you will need is your smaller pocket, and that measures at 5 3/4 by 2 3/4, and once again scored at 1/4 inch. Okay, 2 of those pockets as well. This will layer on the top, on the bottom of your inside pocket. Okay, you'll also need 2 hinges. All right, yeah. Sorry, they're a bit tatty because I've been messing around with these. I've done mine at 5 1/2 across by 1 1/2. Okay, and I scored it at 1/2 inch. All right, you'll need 2 hinges as well. Okay, so let's get started. What I will show you how to do first off is that we are going to put these flip pockets in first, okay, into the album. They need to go first before you mat the other pockets. Excuse me. Okay, so what I've done is put my tape across here. I haven't used red line adhesive on this because I'm just doing this for demo purposes. I've used my score tape. You're going to need your pocket that folds over. You can use a circle punch to make a 1/2 circle here, so it's easier to pull your tags out. I've got my hinge, okay, so I will take the tape off on one side of my pocket. If I can get that off, yeah, okay. Then I would adhere my hinge down. So I just folded it where that score line was and lined it up with the where I had taken the sticky strip off. Excuse me. You'll also need to cut a smidgen off your hinge as well, so that it sits flush inside the pocket. Then what you can do is you leave that part open, okay, and adhere the rest of the pocket down, okay. So you can adhere this side of the pocket down to the hinge here, okay. And there's that. And I'll just take this side off so that it is tucked down. Alright. Okay. Then what you're going to need to do... Okay, sorry guys, I was just taking a drink. You need to take your binder here and you're going to adhere your pocket page to the inside now, okay? So you'll need to stick your sticky strip on the inside here. I'll just quickly do mine. And I've got to keep an eye on the time as well, make sure I don't go over. Otherwise it's hard to upload. Right, so I'm going to do this on the inside. Okay, now you want to get as close as you can to the score line, not on top of it. And maybe, I like to leave a bit of a border around the actual page on the inside itself anyway. Okay, so I've stuck mine down here. Right, and see you've still got your hinge part here. We're actually going to cover that up by placing your pockets. Okay, so the inside pocket here, the bigger one, you're going to adhere your sticky strip on the 2/4 inch sides and across the bottom here. Okay, so we stick this down. Now what I would suggest with these pockets, I would mat them first before assembling everything together, so that you've got everything cut and matted and stuff, and it's so much easier to put together that way. It's so much easier to mat as well. Okay, once again, don't do it on the score line, do it next to it so that it gives the ability for the page to actually close and fold over. Okay, then what I've done with my inside of my pockets, I'll show you on my album here, is that I didn't mat this bit all the way down. Simple reason being is that this is going to go over the top of it, the other pocket. So you won't actually see the rest of the paper, and you might as well, sorry guys, you might as well save your paper wherever you can. Okay, now the reason why I said for a border punch, I made a strip here with my border punch, just in the red cardstock, and then I took a strip of paper and put it down the middle here, just to add a bit of detail to the pockets as well, so that they're not too plain. Excuse me. Okay, so you will take this off. Excuse me. 1/4 inch side taped, the bottom of it taped as well. Adhere that down. Okay, so you'll have the 2 pockets here. Sorry, and this flip pocket here. Okay, you'll do the same for the other side as well. Same instructions. So this is a tutorial. Sorry it was a bit fast. Like I said, I can't stop coughing, this cold. Any questions, please drop me a line and let me know. You can alter these dimensions to your measurements. Also, I would suggest using a bit of scrap paper to do it with, like computer paper or printer paper, and before you use your good cardstock, or you could probably do it with scraps as well. So stay tuned for more tutorials and more projects, and have a great day. Take care. Bye.